Good, easy access.
Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 8207 Stewart Avenue in Westchester, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is a portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. The building drain line system is not the focus of today's video examination, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 3.5-inch main sewer line cleanout located about 5 feet to the right of the front door, just under one of the set of windows here in the planter area. And we've pushed here about 57 feet to the connection point at public sewer. So we're going to be doing this examination coming from public sewer back up to the cleanout that we accessed today. And I'll be explaining the materials used and the conditions of the pipe. So pulling away from public sewer, we are immediately entering a 6-inch diameter vitrified clay sewer lateral. The sewer lateral just being the portion of the line that is under the sidewalk and or street, so any kind of public thoroughfare. Now, the vitrified clay, that's the material we're in right now, it's a very common material for main sewer lines. It has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, I did see a couple spots there when I was pushing out to public sewer that had some root intrusions. Nothing really excessive, but we'll get a closer look at those as we're kind of pulling away. We're pulling back towards this connection. Alright, so there's an example. That's pretty minor on the root intrusions there at that joint area. This is a little bit more excessive here. They're at 36 feet. You can get an idea. So now, roots like this, that's, like I said, kind of common in this kind of pipe material. Normally just considered a maintenance concern. This is remedied just through cleanings, whether that's hydrojet cleaning or snaking. And the amount of roots that are in the pipe at this point aren't excessive enough to cause any kind of damage or blockage of the line, but it's more just of a concern of if left unmaintained, they do have the potential of actually breaking the pipe. Then we have some more right there, but we don't no breaks so far, so that's a good sign. All right, now this area right here at 26 feet, this is a little bit more of a concern. And I say this because you can see here, essentially the cameras had to tunnel through this section of roots. The first issue with this is that you have enough basically buildup and debris in this point that while you might not have a backup of the line, it's definitely an area, a weak point in the system where the line can get clogged. It could start to back up at this point. The other concern with this for today's inspection is that it's pretty hard to see what's going on in that joint area. Is the pipe broken? Is it just that the line hasn't been cleaned in a long time? That's why you have that kind of amount of roots in there. So when we run into situations like that, we recommend that the line gets hydrojet cleaned. That's just a form of cleaning using like a high-pressure water hose. And then we recommend that we would come back out and inspect that portion of the line just to make sure that there's not a break there because it's not really easy to be conclusive with that amount of roots. And here's another spot in the pipe with a similar circumstance. There's enough roots in there that it's kind of hard to see what's going on at the bottom of the pipe. You can see the cameras essentially tunnel the hole through those. So again, could just be an issue where the line hasn't been cleaned in long enough that the roots have been allowed to get to that point. But it also could indicate that there's a break in that section of the line. Here's another section like that. Just because the excessive amount of roots can sometimes mean that there is a break in the pipe, but again, it's hard to be conclusive when you can't really see what's going on in the joint area. we got some more here. Not that much longer. We have another couple feet here, and then we'll be pulling out of the clean out. But there, again, this is just a few feet into the line, and we have this going on again. All right, now here we actually have a change of pipe material. So section right here, we're in this clay pipe. At this point, we're actually moving into a section of original cast iron. Cast iron is a material that typically has a service life of about 70 to 80 years, and this section of pipe is actually in pretty good shape. But it's just a pipe material that essentially it will fail at some point in the future, just because it doesn't last the same amount of time that clay or other materials would last. So just kind of orient you as to where we are. There's the front door, streets out there, and the clean out is right there in the bushes. There we go. All right, right there. So pretty simple to get to, but pretty much just recommend that the line gets cleaned out, and we would come back out and look at it after it's been cleaned. All right, so with that, I'm going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Through Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.